91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hey, this is Sidney Young with 91.1 FM, The Boss Radio. Join us every day at 12 noon on the Daily Buzz Radio Show. Broadcast live on Facebook, YouTube, all the social media, and on 91.1 FM, The Boss.
91.1 FM, The Boss.
The program presented are submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNNY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNNY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
Hey, welcome to Daily Buzz Radio Show. My name is Sidney Young. I am the host of this here show. We have a co-host. Her name is Tressa McLane or McLane. McLane. I've only been saying it wrong for 2 weeks now. Tressa McLane, because Tressa McLane gets pain when you say Tressa McLane wrong.
Well, where does he come up with this?
Yeah. You know, it takes her hours to sit up at night going, how can I do that tomorrow? And boom, I nail it. Tressa. I'm not going to say your last name, so I pronounce it correctly. Mm-hmm. Talk to us. You got some stuff going on this week.
We do. So we have the canned food drive Friday and Saturday from 9 to 2 p.m. at the Glade Art Foundation.
So if someone showed up with a pizza, you wouldn't take it?
1,000% I would take it. Okay. Are they donating it or are they giving it to me? Because there's a difference, you know.
Okay. So I interrupt you. Go ahead.
If you're gonna bring a pizza, large pizza, pepperoni, extra pepperoni, garlic bread around it.
Between what hours?
Anybody else want anything else? No, so the canned food drive is going to be Friday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Glade Art Foundation. Address is 2000 Woodlands Parkway in the Woodlands, Texas, and all proceeds are going to go to the Boys and Girls Country Shelter.
Cool. Now also join us on the DailyBuzzRadioShow.com, DailyBuzzRadioShow.com, or go to RadioTheBoss.com. That's the webpage where you can watch us all at the same time, because we're on all the social medias. We're also on TuneIn app. Have you ever listened to a TuneIn app?
Yes, I have. Actually, I have our radio station saved as a favorite on the TuneIn app.
The TuneIn app. You know, I'm going to talk to you about something. You know I was going to talk to you about this. I want to talk to you about this.
What?
Okay, here we go. Glade Art Foundation. Me and you had a meeting with Dragos this morning with Glade Art.
Yes,
Glade Art is a tremendous organization, and they have an event coming up on the 15th, which is this Thursday. It is a jazz event. You like jazz, don't you? That means no, she doesn't like jazz. Is not interested. Never heard it before. Can't even spell jazz.
I am going to this event, and I am going to be very happy about it. I'm actually pretty excited about it.
You
know, there's my piece, the piece that I showed you with the stars that he just put up, the painting.
Oh, I was paying attention.
Remember, it was like, it's like $2,800.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, it's still there. If anybody wants to buy it for me,
it's only $2,800. That's all. Come on. That's chump change.
Yeah, so every chance I can, I go and I look at that piece because I just adore that piece.
The price hadn't changed on it, has it?
No, it hasn't.
That's okay, Trust. Hey, which I know who's going to buy it for you.
Who?
Your birthday's coming up, right? Thanksgiving Day happens to be Tressa's birthday. How old are you going to be?
I'm going to be 28.
Oh, my God. What a young child. Anyway, she has this person of interest that she is, I think now you got the restraining order. You have to stay a certain amount of feet away from, but, okay, not really. Anyway, he's a baseball player. His name is?
Alex Bregman. Oh.
Alex Bregman. She would love to get Alex Bregman to the studio before Thanksgiving. On her birthday.
Before Thanksgiving.
She found out that he was at a wedding, and she was supposed to go to the wedding.
This weekend.
And she said, I'm not going to the wedding because I have this event, this event, and this event to do. And she missed out because he actually crashed the wedding, and she was supposed to be there. She could have met him. And what do you think he's going to say when he first meets you, other than hello?
I'm hoping it's, will you marry me? Come on, what?
Hi, how you doing? By the way, will you marry me?
And the answer is yes, by the way. The answer is yes.
There you go. She is now engaged. How about that? Back in the real world. Okay, so we have that coming up on Thanksgiving week. Is we have a short week. We have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday show. Thursday and Friday will be some previous shows that we've had from the past. We're going to play because we will be Thanksgiving, right?
I mean, unless you just want to stream like a picture of me for the whole 30 minutes, you know, since it is my birthday. So, you know, why not?
We're probably not going to do that. I'm going to take a vote after the show, and we'll see. We're probably not going to happen. Anyway.
I think it's a great idea.
Well, yes, I like your fresh ideas. I'm all for that, you know, but we're probably just not going to do that, Tressa. It's okay, though. Nobody loves Tressa more than Tressa, and I admire that about her. I really do. No, her mother loves her. I take that. And her daughter loves her.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, my daughter. She does love me. Probably.
And you know who else who loves you? Dina Torres. Hey, Dina, how you doing? She is out here with us today. She had an interesting show with us yesterday. It was a lot of fun. She's always fun when we have her on the show, and she will be back
Lunch
soon.
was very interesting with her yesterday.
Lunch was very interesting.
Lunch was very nice with her yesterday.
Yes, she thought we hadn't paid the bill, and we were walking out on it, and we
super
actually
great.
did pay the bill. Then we couldn't pay the parking because I broke the machine. It was just, it was an ordeal. But anything I do is typically not normal. It's an ordeal kind of thing.
Yeah, come to learn that.
You know, we have a guest today. We're going to bring him on here in a few minutes, but he is in the wedding industry, and I'm going to talk more about him specifically here before we bring him on. But you're engaged now, right?
In my dreams, I am. And
you know, so
if you're about it, Alex, then you know I already got like the coordinator ready. Okay, we got it. We've got everything. Will be set. You don't have to do anything.
you know,
You just
we
show
could
up.
actually do the wedding on the Daily Buzz radio show. How about that? Wouldn't that be exciting?
Sounds good.
Probably not.
Hopefully, the wedding would be longer than 30 minutes.
Well, you know, mine haven't been in the past, but anyway.
Hopefully, my kiss with him will be longer than 30
my
minutes.
gosh.
I just wish the divorce would be longer and shorter than 30 minutes. Anyway, we have a gentleman named Josh Clark with
JKC
Designs
Design and
Events.
Yes.
Welcome aboard, Josh.
Hi there.
Josh, JKC Design and what's JKC?
It's Joshua Keith Clark.
Oh, personalized.
Yeah.
I like that. Now, Design and Events. Explain what exactly your company does.
I'm just I'm an event planner.
I'm just an event
I like
planner.
that. I'm just
You
an
were-
event planner.
you
know,
are
if
a
you
lot
want to
more
have
than
sandwiches
just-
next Saturday, maybe I can bring a few by. What do you do, Josh? Talk to us.
I do a little bit of everything.
Uh-huh.
Like there's not just one thing I do or don't do. I mean,
You're in the wedding industry,
I'm a
correct?
designer. I'm an artist for sure.
Okay.
But I focus, you know, on weddings and just events and you know making things pretty.
Now let's talk about some events you have planned already. You have a very large event coming up in January, which is like a month and a half away. Believe it or not, the next year is only a month and a half away.
Gosh.
You believe that?
I am so ready for
Really?
this year to be over with.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
So ready.
She's ready for the holiday.
2018 was not my year, but 2019.
What do you mean?
I'm coming back.
2018 was the best year of your life. You're now on the Daily Buzz radio show.
Yeah, but I'm thinking that, you know, in 2019,
She's
maybe
thinking
Alex
this is
Bregman
not a
will
big stepping stone in her
finally
career?
Notice me. I mean, I go to like almost every single game.
You
I
know,
already have
That
a
time you ran
replica
on the
ring,
field and
so
they had
you
to
don't even have
tackle
to
you,
worry
he
about
noticed
that.
you. Okay.
And you have a planner and you have a venue at Glade. So,
Josh Clark, tell us about your events coming up.
okay, so on January 13th, myself and Glade Cultural Center, we've partnered together and we're going to host Weddings in the Woods.
Weddings in the Woods.
Right.
So it's here in the Woodlands because our studio's here in the Woodlands.
Right.
For those of you who are listening in Houston and other areas. Weddings in the Woods. I like that. It has like a
Catchy,
thing to
right?
it. It is very catchy.
Really catchy.
So is this like a thing where people take off running in the woods and then they get married, or how's this work?
Who knows? I
Hey,
mean, who
if
knows?
Alex
It's all
Bregman is there,
possible.
then we might.
All is possible. I mean, we could do a pop-up wedding.
Huh?
Oh my gosh, maybe Alex will show up.
Huh?
We'll pop
I
up
would-
and
A pop-up wedding. I like
Yeah.
that.
I would
Maybe.
die. I would die. I would die.
you-
A very
yeah.
happy girl.
So we're just gonna we're just showcasing just different vendors. You know, obviously in the wedding industry, and, you know, like catering companies, like Lighthouse Catering is going to be there. Heather's Pizza Cakes, Respin Entertainment, just different vendors. You know that that cater to.
So this could be a wedding show then.
Kinda, yeah.
Now, who does this cater to? To vendors, or does it cater to people thinking about getting married?
It's the wedding season's fixing to start popping. Like, you know, it's almost Christmas and New Year's and Valentine's Day's coming up, so people are getting ready, you know, to start shopping. And so it's just like a perfect opportunity to, you know, showcase local small business owners and, you know, just support one another. So, and it's the next weekend after Bridal Extravaganza, so.
Oh, okay, excellent. So it kind of plays off the same theme there, so to speak.
Right. It's just a little more intimate, and it's, you know,
Gonna be here in the
just
Woodlands.
for this area.
We don't have one here in the Woodlands.
Well, we do, but it's just, this is going to be very, you know, not as corporate or not as
Well,
big.
here's the thing. If you were planning to get married soon, which who knows, after today's show, you never know. If you were planning to get married soon and some guy proposed to you and you said, yes, I'll marry you, Mr. Astros man. She said that, not me. Let's get that straight.
Hold on, back off my man, okay?
You ain't got no problem with that. Okay. But if you were to be proposed to and you were in the process of thinking of getting married, what's the first thing on your list you'd be thinking about?
Venue.
We got you.
Where to get married?
Where to get married?
You have venues where people can get married, correct?
Right. So Glade Cultural Center is now offering their event space as a wedding venue. And we also do, you know, like smaller parties. You know, if you want to have a bridal shower or an engagement party or, you know, anniversary or birthday or, you know, we just have different options when it comes to spacing and things like that. So
cool. Well, Josh Clark, JKC Designs and Events, don't go away because we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to talk more about some of this wedding planning things that Tressa needs to be prepared for, okay, for her big day. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Hey, this is Sidney Young with 91.1 FM, The Boss Radio. Join us every day at 12 noon on the Daily Buzz Radio Show, broadcast live on Facebook, YouTube, all the social media, and on 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Mixing genres and generations, all in one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Need any vehicle wrap with high-resolution graphics, logos, or lettering? Bayou Graphics. Get your vehicle wrap done right and with great prices. We can wrap your car, your truck, your trailer, fleet wrap, van, SUV, Sprinter, and more. We offer all sizes, full color, large format printing via flatbed print. Call Bayou Graphics, 6716 North Sam Houston Parkway West, Houston, Texas, 77064, or call us 832-912-8200. This message sponsored by KNLY 91.1 FM. Hey, this is Sidney Young with the Daily Buzz Radio Show, broadcast live every day, Monday through Friday on 91.1 FM, The Boss. Join us. We're talking about everything going on in your community, bringing the community closer to you on 91.1 FM, The Boss, the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
Watch us live in our social media, Facebook Live, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, at KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, welcome back to Daily Buzz Radio Show. My name is Sidney Young. I'm your host, along with Tressa McLane. McLane. That's a lane. Lane is a thing a car drives down. A clane. What's a clane?
McLane.
Like the show. What show was that?
McLane. No, like John McLane from Die Hard.
Die Hard. John McLane. John McLane from Die Hard had a romance where he got married and they had a baby, and they named it Tressa. I was going to say Jess. Wrong name.
What are you doing?
I'm butchering everything today. Okay.
I think you've had too much coffee.
I have had a lot of coffee.
Yeah.
DailyBuzzRadioShow.com or RadioTheBoss.com or tune in. All the social media sites. We're on it. Who we got on the show today, Tressa?
We have Josh Clark.
Josh Clark with
JKC Design and Events.
Now, your company basically takes a person or a couple that is considering being married for the rest of their life into the palm of your hand. You say, follow me, I'm going to coordinate your wedding for you. Is that what you do?
That's what I do.
You do everything, correct?
Yeah, I do. I do weddings, and I also.
Whoa, Tressa, you all right? I think she just dropped a few.
I do any event, really. Like, I have a Sweet 16 coming up this week.
Yeah.
And
Oh, so you don't just do weddings?
Yeah, I do
He
everything.
does everything.
Wow.
If I just capture the moment.
Okay, but you're highlighting a wedding event coming up soon, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Yes, the event on the 13th is a wedding event.
Wow.
But I mean, I guess you could. It goes to events of all types, really.
Right. He
You know-
also has the Celebrate Your Life.
Oh, what is it? So what, Celebrate Your Life. What's that?
Oh, the Celebrate Your Life organization.
Celebrate Your Life organization.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, so it's an organization that caters to like cancer survivors and patients and their supporters and stuff like that. And it's just a beauty day, really. We just kind of give them a makeover and just treat them to a day of, pampering. And then we just give them a photo shoot and, just make them feel good.
That's another one of you do a lot of photography, correct?
No. I'm just involved. Like I was the stylist of the last shoot that we did that we just revealed at Glade.
Mm-hmm.
And
We saw that video, remember?
The video is on his website. It's absolutely beautiful.
What's your website?
It's jkcdesignandevents.com.
jkcdesignandevents.com. Josh Clark. Josh has a very interesting company, and he's a very entrepreneurial young man. When he met with me last week about coming on the show today, I was blown away by some of the ideas that he had as far as business goes. And I said, this is pretty cool, man. I love the fact that he's got all these fresh ideas, and all of them are related to events, which he specializes in events. There's all types of different events that he can help you out with. If you're having a wedding, a sweet 16, a corporate event as well, correct?
Absolutely.
What type of corporate events do you do?
I have done like family weekends, barbecues and stuff like that. Like I've done that for.
You can barbecue?
Well, I can't, but I can get you somebody who can. I coordinate all kinds of stuff. Like I've done it all.
I like that. Now, we're going to do this several times. We're going to plug in here. How do people get a hold of you?
Mostly on Facebook. Get me on facebook.com/JKC Design Events.
Now, what about those old guys like us that say, hey, we used to dial 10 numbers, or actually used to be 7 numbers. Now it's 10. How do we get a hold of you that way?
My number is 281-939-6688.
Okay, so that's how you get a hold of Josh. If you are planning a wedding, if you have a corporate event coming up, you say, we're very busy people. We just need somebody to take it over and take care of it for us. Josh is the man to call, right?
Right.
Tressa McLane.
Yes.
Talk to me, Tressa McLane.
I'm here.
Okay, so a lot of things. Let's talk about, now we're going to talk more about Josh in a minute, but let's talk about some of the stuff we have coming up. We got a busy weekend coming up.
We have a very busy weekend. I feel like
we have a show here Slinky. Well, she's very getting popular. She has to be at 2 different events at once, so she's going to have to do
I have a few things on Saturday.
You do?
We have the canned food drive.
Well, starting Thursday, you got the thing at Glade.
Thursday, the jazz event at Glade.
You had the canned food drive on. Is that morning time? When is that?
It's Friday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
It's Friday and Saturday?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Friday and Saturday. And then
you got to work Friday.
I do?
Yeah. No,
So anyways, so we have the canned food drive at Glade, and then we have the Real You show.
The Real Estate You with E.L. Crane. He has a off-site live remote event this weekend that we're going to be at as well to kind of watch the production of it. Very interesting. They have a first-class event like last weekend's event. I mean, they catered food. They had there's probably 20, 30 people there. It was a pretty big event, really was, and a really nice house.
Beautiful home.
Yeah, and so he's doing that again this weekend. So we're going to go out there and support him and his cause. He helps out a lot of people. He's also donating money to help feed people, the staff for the canned food drive.
Right.
So E.L. Crane, really good guy. We greatly appreciate everything he does for us. Now, Josh, back to you. This weekend, you're going to be at the food drive, correct?
I will be. I will be on behalf of the CYL organization. We'll be collecting toys.
Toys,
and they will go to the Jesus is Better Than Cancer Foundation.
Well, you got a lot of foundations, don't you?
I have my hands in so many pots.
Right.
I just try to stay busy.
I like that. Jesus is better than Cancer Foundation. Okay, and the other foundation is called Celebrate Your Life Organization.
Correct.
But they're all medically or cancer related, correct?
Correct.
Now, are these for children, adults? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter. Cancer doesn't discriminate, so we don't either.
And so you have the links to all these on your webpage?
Yes, I do.
What's that webpage again? I'm going to teach you some marketing here.
Facebook.com/JKC Design and Events.
And for the old guys who just like to pick up the phone and call you?
281-939-6688.
All right. There you go. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to talk more about weddings, because we have to talk about weddings today. And we're going to talk about some of the things that I have going on next week here with the radio show Tressa McLane doesn't know about yet, but we're going to discuss when we get back. Don't go away. We're going to take a short break.
You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas, 91.1 FM The Boss, La Jefa.
Hey, this is Sidney Young with the Daily Buzz Radio Show, broadcast live every day, Monday through Friday on 91.1 FM The Boss. Join us. We're talking about everything going on in your community, bringing the community closer to you on 91.1 FM The Boss, the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
This is E.L. Crane of Real Estate U, here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on 91.1 FM The Boss. Remember, that's Real Estate U. Insightful, informative, and a little humor tossed in. Real Estate U, listening live, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. each and every Saturday at 91.1 The Boss.
Need any vehicle wrap with high-resolution graphics, logos, or lettering? Bayou Graphics. Get your vehicle wrap done right and with great prices. We can wrap your car, your truck, your trailer, fleet wrap, van, SUV, Sprinter, and more. We offer all sizes, full color, large format printing via flatbed print. Call Bayou Graphics, 6716 North Sam Houston Parkway West, Houston, Texas, 77064, or call us 832-912-8200. This message sponsored by KNLY 91.1 FM.
In Conroe, in North Houston, in Huntsville, in Willis, in Montgomery, in Cleveland, in Livingston, in Magnolia. They listen to KNLY 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Welcome back to Daily Buzz Radio Show. My name is Sidney Young. I'm your host, along with Tressa McLane. The DailyBuzzRadioShow.com. Woo! I did something right today.
Look at you.
You see, I can every now and then I do things right. Tressa McLane. Let's talk about some upcoming guests we have coming up soon next week.
Okay, so yesterday, I think this is going to be the one and only time that I admit that I was wrong.
Please record this.
So yesterday, when I announced Friday's guest,
yes.
I did jump the gun.
Duh.
So this Friday, we have Kim from Out of the Darkness.
Oh, okay. Now, what is Out of the Darkness?
Suicide prevention.
Okay.
They just had a walk, and we were there actually at that event.
We were?
2 Saturdays ago. Mm-hmm.
Oh, the event y'all did. Yes.
So
great
we were
event.
there.
Yeah.
That was a really great event. But we also have Bert Martinez on Friday.
Our entertainment reporter / motivator / life coach.
And tomorrow we have my friend Mike Marshall with Archstone Roofing and Restoration.
Archstone Roofing and Restoration. Boy, I've got tons of questions to ask about restoration. But go ahead.
And then on Thursday, we are going to have David from Nano Seal and Ross the Boss.
Ross the Boss with Network Financial, which is if you need money, you have to listen to Ross. He's also part of the Real Estate U Show. Ross has a unique type of financing that you will not find at the bank. So if you're in need of money for business purposes, real estate stuff, what day is he on?
Thursday.
You want to be listening to this Thursday show because he can get you money. You like money, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I like money to feed myself. That's where all my money goes to.
Does it really?
Food
and shoes.
Shoes, yeah. Food, shoes, and my mini-me. That's where it all goes.
That's her daughter. That is great. Now, let's talk about something real quick. We've got a little bit of time here. We are looking for some guests to put on our show. We're booked up all next week, and I think half the week after that. So we're looking for some more guests. If you have a business, who would you look for as a guest? Who would you look for?
So obviously, Alex Bregman.
Oh my god.
No, but I like restaurants. I want to get some restaurants in here.
Restaurants are great.
I want to get some restaurants in here. I want to get some more interesting people. Some more
holiday season's coming up, so I think restaurants. If you're a restaurant and you in the North Houston area, or and you want to promote a special event, you want to promote your restaurant, we're going to talk about some of the special dishes you have coming up, we'll feature on the show, and we'll talk about that. I'd love to hear from you. So get a hold of us at knlyradio@gmail.com. That comes directly to me, and then to get a hold of Tressa, how do you do that?
Email me at knlymedia@gmail.com.
I'm radio, she's media.com. Or gmail.com. We're both at gmail.com. We want to hear from you. We'd like to just do a little pre-screening with you. We pre-screen all our guests, and then we'll talk about what date we can get you on here. And we'll, if you're a restaurant and you bring food, you probably go straight to the front of the line.
Yes, that would be the greatest.
It would be great, wouldn't it? It'd be nice.
I have a client.
You do?
Yeah, Lighthouse Catering.
Oh my God!
It's owned by Pamela Clark. We actually have the same last name, but we're not even related. She's fixing to launch a service, and it's going to be brunch on site. So she'll be coming to like your office building, and
I'm gonna need her.
Brunch on site. I like that.
Brunch on site.
I like that. Okay,
right.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk to her, and if we can get her on the show, and we'll talk to them about what the service they can offer and everything else. That'd be really great. Plus, it relates to your venue coming up. So I'd like that.
Yeah, they're going to be there.
Okay, Tressa, here's what we're going to do. We normally take a commercial break and go straight into our outro, talk about next week's guest. We've done that already. So real quickly, I want to talk to Tressa and Josh and myself about upcoming ideas for our show. We try to keep our show lively and going. Yesterday was a fun show. Today, Josh's been great. We like a young man like you as an entrepreneur. That really intrigues me. That's another thing we're going to start. And I haven't yet to talk to Tressa McLane about this, but we're going to start featuring some local entrepreneurs. We had a very, very huge entrepreneur this past week, JJ Medina. I mean, JJ is just an example of what you want to become. And he was in our studio this past week before he went on a cruise. He got back, I think, yesterday or the day before. He's finally back in the Woodlands at home. But we want to talk to young entrepreneurs, old entrepreneurs. We don't care how old you are. What we want to talk to you about is how you got inspired to do what it is you've done. You know what I'm talking about? You know any young entrepreneurs, any old entrepreneurs?
I know a few. Getting to talk to Josh a little bit and everything. His story is actually pretty amazing.
I like that.
His story is pretty amazing. I don't know if you want to share, but you posted something on Facebook last night, and literally I was sitting there just ugly crying because it's
real quickly though. You got to make a quick story. Run out of time here.
I mean, I'm just a recovered addict, and I just got saved, a little over a year ago, and it's just God has just blessed me. Like I never thought I would be sitting here, with.
You got a lot in you. When you approached us last week and you showed us your ideas for your business, you showed ideas for your upcoming business, I was blown away by your spirit. You will achieve for one reason, because you're not letting anything interfere with you. Okay, we got to sign off, but Josh, we're going to have you back on the show because you are an example of a young entrepreneur, and we want to make sure that the world keeps up with Josh Clark. We'll be right back. We'll be back next week.
Bye, guys.
Excuse me, not next week. Tomorrow. Adios. Mañana.